once again Dr. Najm, Dr. Hassan, Dr. Hamid, Dr. Nahidja Khan, and the FJW family. It is my honor to give a brief profile of Dr. Najma Najm, the founding Vice Chancellor of FJW. I'm not going to enumerate her qualifications or where she has been working. You can locate that on the internet. I'm going to talk about Dr. Najma Najm, the person who started this university. And you know, she's a psychologist by profession. She came from the old, well established Punjab University to set up this fledgling first gender specific university in Rawalpindi. Even the Punjab bureaucracy that was its architect was quite skeptical about its survival, let alone development and progress. She came when the first admissions had already been done by the project director to a building stripped and bare of all its past glory and prestige. Without furniture, without infrastructure, the building was just a diva who had had her day. Chairs with chairs, tables, carpets, durries all came after when she had assumed charge. I say it with full confidence and assurance that it was her grit, gusto, and vision that FJWU grew up as a university. A woman of lesser substance would have been content to let it grow like a college. Research at all levels was pursued to create a research culture and make it a university, and this was her vision. She will share this with you, I'm sure, that classes were started based on her idea of getting things accomplished. And how do you accomplish things when you have no faculty, no staff? Students have been inducted in disciplines by somebody else without your input. So, four subjects were decided, and teachers were hired as visiting faculty, and these subjects were taught across the board in the first semester to have time and prepare for the next semester. Women in Development, which was Dr. Hassan's contribution, Introduction to Computers, because computers were a very new thing, Statistical Analysis, because she's a psychologist and knows how quantitative analysis is important, and English and report writing. She decided they decided to start with these four subjects, and visiting faculty was hired to teach in these areas so that the university get into the business of teaching. The rest is history. After it, the rest is history. She pioneered the community work program in FJW. No one had heard of it. The logistics, mechanics, the areas of access were negotiated to make it safe and secure for students. These are not minor things. They are issues that change mindsets and allow you to think beyond the box, outside the box. Other universities later adopted it with the same name or as outreach programs, but we were the first, and she was the first to start it here. Internship was incorporated into the curricula as a must for all students to qualify for a degree. This was also first for a university where everybody, no matter whether you're an Islamic studies student or you are an international studies student, you had to go for internship. Later, this idea was adopted by HEC also. Dr. Najm began with 350 students, with the resident scholars sleeping in the current syndicate room. Skeleton administrative and academic staff worked day and night with her to make FJW. Job fairs, open days, collaborations, national and international, you name it, Dr. Najm was at the forefront. She was part of the National Task Force on Reform for Higher Education 2001 and also a member of the Steering Committee for Implementation of these reforms 2002. She was awarded the Pride of Performance by the President as an acknowledgement of her services. From the bare university with a sort of really derelict building, it became a showcase university not only for the government of the Punjab but for the federal government also, where it is located because it is located near Islamabad. The replication of this model speaks volumes about its success. Dignitaries like Prince Charles, Deputy Prime Minister of Canada, who heard it while he was at this university that he has been made a Deputy Prime Minister, visited this university. Ministers of State from US and UK came as visitors in addition to renowned international and national scholars. She set up this tradition and we are benefiting from it to this day. On a personal note, I learned a lot from her as a professional and a senior colleague. She pushed you into situations where you had to test your mettle. The first auction of dead trees was an eye opening experience for me. I had come from a university in Bahauddin Zakria University, Multan, and previously I had been at the Open University where academics are academics. And she called me, and first she made a deputy registrar, made me a deputy registrar, and then she said, आप head है auction committee की ये dead trees जो हैं ये गिर जाएंगे इनका कोई इंतजाम कर दें. And oh my God, it was such an eye opening experience. You mark the dead trees, you got the people from the forestry department to declare their dead trees, and it's a hassle getting them to come. And then the auction, the timber mafia, who were all from the same family and would not let the bid go up. So it was an eye opening experience, and the ritual of the auction itself was something which I cannot forget. I learned about air tax for billboards and all other issues which are not the normal ambit of academics, but part of my professional experience under her guidance. It groomed me to understand what leadership is. It is all about 24/7 work, work, work. She made academics do administrative work to become well rounded. I think that is the special ambience of FJWU. We still get compliments at every event at how seamless it was. And it was her training and her vision that made us make it seamless. It was inculcated with pride, perseverance, and foresight. She was as FJW for the first formative 8+ years. We are reaping the fruit of what she planted. Bless you, Dr. Najm, for creating this gift for women of Pakistan. Later on, she went to Karakoram International University, which shows you her intrepidity. How unintimidated is to go into those mountains and teach those people. Again, a major challenge, and currently she's with Noor International University. We wish you success in all your future endeavors, Dr. Najm. May you live under Allah's protection, always with health and contentment. Thank you so much for coming here and being with us today. It makes this Women's Day complete.